It just happens. Tym Moss
on Ikeavelli.
How are you doing, darling?
I'm good. This is Loose Lips.
Motorboating on Loose Lips.
Straight when we do that.
Oh my God, I have not. Well, I've seen you before, but this is our first time doing the show since December.
Yes, right. Oh my God, that's right, because we were on winter break.
Winter break, so we can refresh.
Yeah, so now in February, it's like spring out here in New York.
I know. This is why everybody's getting sick.
70 yesterday. It was incredible.
Well, I had COVID during the winter break. Yay.
Right. Yeah.
First
that's
time I've had it. 3 years.
Yeah. You made it all that way.
I sure did. But I didn't get it as bad, thank God.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but you've had it.
Yeah, I've had it bad a couple times. Yeah. Well, not bad. My second time wasn't bad at all. My first time was just spread out for over months. Yeah. That was before we could even get tested and all of that. That was right at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Well, we got a lot to talk about. We got some stuff coming up.
My God.
Yes. We have Adam Matera, who's a returning guest. He's been on a few times. He is producing Sheena Easton's old releases from the 80s, and they're coming back with, unreleased cuts.
Sweet.
And he's been on a few times, and they have her very first CD coming out with some unreleased tracks and bonus.
And they even mentioned you on the CD, right?
They actually mentioned Loose Lips on all of them in sequence. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Yep. And then March 2nd, we have France Jolie.
Oh, yes. Come to me. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
France Jolie, that'll be great. That'll be fun.
Yeah, she has some gigs coming up in the city, so that'll be great.
Oh, sweet. Oh, I can't wait to go see her.
Me too.
That'll be great fun.
Yeah.
I
know. Cheers to that.
Cheers. I got like super mega water.
Yeah, well, I have water. I have my, liquid courage. And I also have our sponsor right in my hand here.
Who is our sponsor?
You tell me, Tym.
I'm going to guess Überlube.
Yes, back for another solid year.
We love Überlube.
We sure do. And you could visit Überlube.com, get all their products, these beautiful glass bottles, travel kits that you could take, like Tym and I do.
Yes, because you can use it as a lubricant for sexual activity, or you can even use it as sheen in your hair. Seriously.
Upside down and all around.
Yes. So you can 69 with that all you want. Both of them.
Or if you're alone. So Tym, I just want to let everybody know that they can send any questions to us.
Yes.
If they need advice from you or I, they can send them to our Facebook page by DMing facebook.com/loops. Loose Lips, the podcast.
Loose Lips, the podcast. Or ikeavellievents@hotmail.com.
Yes.
And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Loose Lips, the podcast.
Yes.
That is hard to say, Loose Lips.
Yeah, Loose Lips.
Loose Lips, the podcast.
Loose Lips.
Our first guest of the new season is returning to Loose Lips for a second time. He is no longer a virgin.
Yeah.
We have successfully popped that cherry.
Yeah.
The last episode that he was on stirred up some controversy when we got to talking about Leah Michelle and Indina Menzel. Kind of stirred some shit up with their fans.
Yes. Yeah. And that episode you're talking about was last November, and it was the second most listened to episode of Loose Lips for 2022.
For the entire year.
And it just came out in November. So go, Jesse. So tonight, we're going to play some more new games, and most importantly, talk about his upcoming show in New York City at the Triad and some other surprises he has up his sleeve.
So please welcome the multi-talented Jesse Luttrell.
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
Enjoying this warm, apocalyptic summer day in February.
Fabulous, yes.
It's bananas, right?
Did we really piss off the fans?
Yeah, we were getting some feedback, and you know what? we got so much on the audio platforms, iHeartRadio, Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. I love that.
You take these things so personally. It's so crazy.
Exactly.
I know. Oh.
You have to like what I like, and then yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or I'm going to cancel you. Cancel. Delete.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Are you eating popcorn?
What?
You're eating popcorn. So so you pop popcorn. I love it. You're ready to start dishing the dirt.
I don't like what you like.
Yeah. What happened? Oh,
I didn't even do anything. It was probably one of Leah Michelle's fans.
Yes.
I got canceled on StreamYard.
Oh my God.
It's like all the people who were fighting about Rihanna. I'm like, Rihanna's going to be fine.
Yeah.
She's more wealthy than any of you can ever imagine.
Exactly.
And give two shits.
Well, tell us what you think, because we were going to talk about that too later.
Yeah, that was one of our topics. Was Rihanna?
Yeah, we want to know, what did you think of the performance? And be honest, this is what we're here for.
Well, I didn't feel strongly either way, honestly. Like, I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was amazing. There were parts of it that I was like, this reminds me of Cats. Like with everybody dancing, like the choreography and the arms and stuff. I was like, this reminds me of Cats. Which was funny. And like somebody sent me, they made a video of the Rihanna performance, like a clip of it, and then they layered the Jellicle Ball music over. Great. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I can't unless it's someone I really, really, really like, unless it's an artist I don't have strong opinions anymore because everyone else is so busy fucking having them.
Right.
Like, and I'm opening Facebook and there's like paragraphs.
Yeah.
About Rihanna's fucking performance on the Super Bowl. And like people blocking each other and like calling each other horrible names, making professional threats and shit. I'm like, these are like 50-year-old, 60-year-old like gay men.
Yeah.
Like this is the most hilarious and awkward like thing I've ever seen. It's like grown-ups who like grew up and learned how to like socialize with other human beings, and all of a sudden the internet makes them like toddlers.
Yes, right.
Yeah, right.
Toddlers who are like, you know, like when I like
yes, exactly.
I'm going to tell you my two things that would have really made it a great performance. Two. Mm-hmm. First one, they yanked her right up into the sky and the baby fell out. Right? That would have been great. The other one would have been Lady Gaga at the top with those big scissors to cut the cord so the whole But other than that, it was lackluster.
Because I thought it was kind of fabulous. I liked the things, but again, my thought was, okay, there's really not a lot going on here. And then I realized, oh my God, she's pregnant. And I thought, there's no way in fuck I would be hoisted 50 feet up in the air if I was. I thought that was very impressive. You know, even though she didn't move around, she can't move around. She's so pregnant. But I thought it was very fitting that everyone else was dressed in the end. All of the other dancers, the hundreds of dancers, all dressed as sperm. I thought that was very fitting. Just a sea of semen.
Oompa Loompas. That's what they all look like.
I see that movie she was in. That it was like it was a sci-fi movie.
Battleship.
She played.
Oh yes.
Battleship.
Battleship.
Yeah, she was in Battleship.
I didn't see that one. This one, she played like an alien that was a shapeshifter. And she was a prostitute shapeshifter, so she could like change into like whatever you wanted her to change into.
Yeah.
And she worked at a whorehouse in this like, universe.
I'm loving this concept.
And she just turns into whatever like you want her to turn into for the job, you know. It was a fun movie, and she wasn't in it much. She was in it for like maybe 10-15 minutes, but
that's enough.
That was fun. I don't know many Rihanna songs. I remember one year Boudoir LaFleur and I were out in Hell's Kitchen, and this is a long time ago. This is before Hell's Kitchen was like the new city. This is back when Chelsea was still Chelsea.
Yeah.
And and there were only like 3 or 4 bars in Hell's Kitchen. It was like Barrage, Therapy, and Volata.
Okay.
We went to each bar, and every time we walked into one, all we heard was Umbrella, Ella. Every time we walked in, and it was like, obviously it's a gay hit, right? All the gays,
right? Yeah, totally.
So funny because it was as soon as we walked in the front door of the bar,
it would start playing.
But yeah, I don't know much about. I don't know.
She's had a lot of big hits. I'm already
really good. But I mean, she started, didn't she? She was like having an affair with Jay-Z. That's how she got the thing. I mean, she was a Beyonce copycat, in my opinion.
Oh wow!
And Jay-Z is the one that found her. So hello, you know.
Yeah.
I
remember
he helped her career.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I remember Beyonce coming up, like, because that was when I was in high school, and she was in Destiny's Child.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to my first concert. Well, not my first concert was Yanni when I was 7 years old. But my first big concert was the TRL tour in 2004. And it was Eve, that girl group Dream, Nelly the rapper, and then the headliners were Destiny's Child. And I was like, okay, this is all pre-recorded. They're lip syncing. And then Beyonce had a solo and it was a ballad. I don't remember what song it was.
I saw that same exact tour.
Yeah.
And really? Dangerously in Love. She did.
Yes. And I was like, oh shit, she can actually fucking sing. When you hear it live, because a lot of the pop music in the 90s, and not the dance music, because the dance music, you had to really be able to sing. To sing the dance music in the 90s, LaBouche, she sing the paint off the walls.
Right.
But the pop music, the sound engineers just condensed to their voices so much that you don't really hear a voice. You hear it was the beginning of the robot voice we all hear now.
Yeah.
Pop song. So when I heard Beyonce actually sing live, I was like, oh shit, she has a real fucking voice. She has a voice. That we can hear on the recordings because it's so
right. They condense it.
Yeah.
Because when Rihanna first came out, I thought it was Beyonce, just audio, hearing the song. I thought it was Beyonce, and I thought, well, obviously Jay-Z.
She has a
type.
Yeah, exactly.
Type.
Yeah,
same vibrato.
I mean, how desperate do you have to be to date Jay-Z? I mean, I
don't get those guys. I don't get these ugly, weird-looking guys with these really, really attractive women. It's like Kanye.
Yeah. Or Flavor Flav.
And I'm like, something's wrong with him. We all know something's wrong with him, of course, because he's bipolar and a narcissist. Yeah. But I look at his face and I'm like, how do these beautiful women find him attractive?
Yeah.
Because he's not handsome, obviously, but he's also isn't he short? And he's built funny, and I'm like, what is the redeeming quality?
Are you talking about Beyonce or Jay-Z?
I was talking about Kanye. Same thing. What is? And don't tell me it's a big dick, because a lot of people have big dicks.
Yeah, it's the wallet. It's the wallet. It's the I can get you far. It's
and the perception that he's supposedly a genius or something. I haven't seen the genius thing.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I can't. I
don't get it.
I don't either. I don't get it. But
tomorrow you'll see me in the papers with Jay-Z on my arm.
Yeah.
We're gonna piss off the wrong people. We pissed off the Leah Michelle fans, and they're not gonna show up at your door and be like,
cancel, delete.
I worry about Jay-Z fans showing up at the door.
That would be worrisome.
Yeah. That's the way to get them to come, man.
Except they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
They don't.
They don't care.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like Madonna. Oh my God. I did a post on her the other day. I thought I was complimenting her, but oh my God, when it comes to Madonna, they come out of the woodwork. Mm-hmm. People are just commenting on oh my God, I love her, I hate her. Oh my God, I'm like, damn, people.
Right. It's a good way to get attention, right? It's
oh my God. Well, that's what I said. She's brilliant.
The Madonna stuff is so weird too, because you have to acknowledge that she's a trailblazer.
Absolutely.
And she was a fucking hustler too. Like she did what
Absolutely.
she had to get attention and have a career and whatever. But the thing is, like, when men do that, nobody says anything. Like, it's not a big issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
When women do it, it's like this huge fucking deal, because how dare you try to get attention, or how dare you, try to be in control of your career.
Yes, right.
But I feel like people need to just give less fucks about this stuff.
Well, I agree.
You know what?
I agree.
Like, when you're fighting with people and blocking them and cutting people out of your life because you don't like their opinion about an artist, or a musical, or a TV show, do you know how stupid that is? Like, it's just dumb.
Yeah,
and you know what it is? Everything's on social media now, so everybody has opinion. When we were younger, all we had was Rona Barrett going to the store to pick up the magazine to see who was in there. We didn't have everybody's opinion on it either. So,
well, also when I was young, we had 3 television channels. We had ABC, CBS, and NBC.
Right.
And so everybody around the country were all watching the same things. We were watching the same shows. We were watching the same, listening to the same music and all of that. Well, now you can tailor make your stimulus input, like whatever songs you want. And that's where this comes from with social media is, I don't want to hear your opinion. Delete. I'll move over to somebody who agrees with me. Yeah. And, so it's so weird. It's so weird how that is happening now. But people have no patience when it comes to no tolerance.
Like, kind of like we all want the instant gratification now. So it's like anything that's different or that sounds negative, that doesn't fit in my algorithm, or that doesn't fit in my I'm not getting my instant gratification from this, so I'm going to get this person out of my life because they're toxic.
Right.
They're toxic because they didn't like Rihanna's performance on the
They're horrible human beings. Horrible.
Right. If they don't agree with you, it's done.
But that's almost like, and I want to do a sketch about this where, like, gay dating. That's a topic I wanted to hit with you too.
Yes.
Some people have a list of things on their profile. I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. You have to be this. I don't want this. You can't be this. You can't say this. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. So, but it can be, you can go down a list and be like, I like that too. 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 Oh my gosh, we're a good match. I don't like that. Oh, well, I do. Like, you don't like popcorn and I do.
Yeah.
We're not a match. I can't marry you.
I like popcorn, Jesse.
So daddy.
It's
the buttery kind too.
Forget it. We're done.
I only do kettle corn.
I love kettle corn. Sweet, salty and sweet.
Yeah.
The dating stuff is funny because we are 10% of the population.
Right.
Little apps that say who's near us, Grindr, and these people think they have so many friggin' options that instead of writing something about yourself in your profile, like, I'm this kind of person and this is what I like and da-da-da, they're writing what they don't want. Don't contact me if you're fat, sad, Asian, blah, blah, blah. Don't tap me is the most.
Heaven forbid.
No taps. Because if you tap me, I'm going to block you.
Yes, because a tap is like, you're cute. It's just a little.
How dare you? How dare you give someone attention? Block.
Right. Imagine
when they're standing there with their shirt off and their dick hanging out.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's so funny because, even if you go on a date with a younger guy, which I'm trying to avoid at all costs.
Same here.
But this kid met me from Grindr, about a week ago, and it was just that I was at a friend's place in Hell's Kitchen, and this person was at a bar next to my friend's place. So I was like, I'll come have a drink. I go, and this kid's 20 something, right? And there's this thing that and I didn't do it when I was younger, but people do this thing where instead of getting to know the person or asking things about them or like having a conversation, they try to be like challenging.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hi. Why do you do your facial hair like that? And I'm like, what? She's like, well, like you do this and it would look better if you did that.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Unsolicited advice.
This kid is no prize, by the way.
Right. Yeah, of course not.
No fucking prize. And then he goes off about how much he hates New York City. Oh my God, it's so expensive here and da 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 da. And I'm sitting there like nursing my vodka soda, like, how fast can I drink this? And the kid, and he's all snarky and da da da, and trying to be challenging because if I'm challenging, it makes me look smart.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. I've seen it many times.
I excuse myself and go to the bathroom. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste time being nice.
Right. Exactly.
But I come back out, I pat him on the back like a frat point. I'm like, nice meeting you. And just run to the door. No, I'm not even gonna. I don't have time.
At least
anymore.
you returned.
Yeah. Right.
But you didn't go calling out the bathroom window or anything to get away from him.
Yeah.
So outside of like an app, I mean, like you said, it's like, straight people have eHarmony, we have Grindr, Adam for Adam. But where will you go if you can't go on an app? Where do you think you could actually go to meet someone in the city?
Please let me know because I'm certainly looking.
I feel like
haven't found it.
I feel like I don't meet guys at bars anymore because if I go to a bar, I mean, it's not true. I've met some guys at bars. Like, I like the bars where you can actually talk to people, but there's not a drag queen screaming on a microphone.
Asking you to slip it or $1. Yeah.
Right. Over and over again.
Give me $1.
Numbers.
Yeah.
And, yeah, like I like the 9th Avenue Saloon. That's a good happy hour. You can actually talk to people there.
Yeah.
Play battles when it's nice and dead. You can talk to people.
Right.
But the thing is, like, I don't feel like I'm having conversations that are going to lead to a date. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it leads to other things, but yeah, I don't know. It's very weird. It's very weird because, like, my last 2 exes I met on Facebook.
Okay.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Like, they were friends of friends, and I was like, he's cute, and like, blah, 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 and we started talking. Like, Andrew I met on Facebook years before we ended up dating, and then we were together for 3 years. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever met someone in a bar and dated them. I've gone home with them or gone to the bathroom.
Right.
Well, that's another thing that's changed is when I moved to New York, I would come home from work, I would take a disco nap, I would get up and take a shower, put on some cologne and an outfit, go get on the subway, ride downtown, go to a club, look around, find some cute guy and hopefully, get to meet him. And if I get lucky to go home and have sex with him and all of that, then come home and change clothes and go to work. And
right.
But now, I mean, we had to go through all of that to have sex, to hopefully get sex. Now you order like a pizza on your phone.
Yep.
It's like, and
it's ridiculous.
You don't even have to get dressed. You don't even have to shower. Just to answer the door naked and come in and do it.
People are so lazy, though. They'll only hook up with people who are like immediately near them.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
you have to be in a 10 block
like, they'll lower every standard if the guy is 3 blocks away.
Yes, right.
I love it. It's just so funny how picky everybody has become.
It's so weird because I'm looking for honestly, I mean, sex is great, but that's not my number one priority anymore. I'm looking for companionship. I'm looking for somebody who wants to hang out, who wants to go out to dinner, who wants to spend time and laugh together and, and have sex, that's part of it. But it's so hard because most conversations I have online on gay dating sites are, hi, how are you? Top or bottom?
What are you into?
Yeah.
Have you tried OkCupid?
I've tried OkCupid, Plenty of Fish, Match. I've everything from Grindr and Scruff and all of everything. I've tried everything.
I know. So Tym, well, you know what? Let's go around the room.
Okay.
So, the longest relationship you guys have been in.
3 years.
3.
God. It's weird with me because I would not consider them. I've had like relationships for 5 years, for 7 years, but they were not healthy relationships. They weren't. It was with straight men.
Right. Okay.
This was back when I was self-loathing. I did not want to be gay, and so I'd work to lure the straight man in, and it took months. And then I was their gay experiment.
Right.
You know, they would not go out to clubs looking for guys to hook up with guys. Whenever they couldn't get some at home, they'd call me up. Hey, I want to stop by. I'm in the neighborhood. I'm horny. Come on over.
Yeah.
And it was great. That was great. But it wasn't like a live-in relationship. But I've had them for years, for long periods of time, but not a solid live-in. I love you. Let's wake up together. Let's go somewhere this weekend. None of that. That's what I crave. That's what I crave.
And it still could happen. Now, I mean, we just got to believe in that.
Absolutely. You know, absolutely. There are other people out there that are looking for that.
Right. Mm-hmm. Now, for you, Jesse, 3 years, did you really care about them? Was it a bad breakup? You know, dish. I mean, if you want to give a name.
I don't want to go crazy. It was a really hard relationship because I really cared about him. We both had mental health things that were undealt with that needed to be dealt with.
Right.
And we kind of like got stuck together during
lockdown. Wow.
So it was pretty hard. Like I still care about him and you know, cared about him then. But I feel like people always want that companionship and to live with the person and do that whole thing. And I've done it twice. Neither time I wouldn't say I was unhappy both times, but both times it wasn't like there was no Disney magic happening.
Right. Fairy tale.
And the grass is always greener. So like when you're in that, you're like, oh, I miss being single and having the freedom. And then when you're lonely, you're like, oh, I wish someone was here and da da da. It's finding a balance, I think, because like the most successful relationships I know of my friends who have been together for a long time, they don't live together. They have their own individual freedoms, individual lives. They spend a lot of time together, but they're not like lesbians. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. That's true.
And they've been together over 10 years, both of these couples I'm thinking about. So that seems like the way to go.
Because I lived with a straight guy, and it wasn't a constant like sexual thing, but it was on and off and on and off and on and off, and for years. Wow. And it was great. That's what I wanted. But the problem is with a straight guy is then a woman comes along and bam, he leaves.
Right out the door.
That's what he's looking for.
Yeah.
You know, and crushing, just, you know, it was self-sabotage. It was all self-sabotage.
Yeah, I think, and we all do that. Like I had both of the guys I lived with, I had a little bit of a messiah complex where I'm like, oh, I'm going to save this woman.
Preaching to the choir here.
Yeah.
And just to distract myself from doing what I needed to do for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
And these weren't people who really needed saving. There was just something about them that I was like, oh, I want to help them out, you know? Right. And that's a form of self-sabotage too, because you're not concerned with your needs. You're concerned taking care of somebody. And when we fall into those archetypal relationships, where we play roles like mommy or like you, the siren, the other woman kind of thing. We're not being authentically ourselves in the relationship because we're playing a role.
Absolutely.
That's what's hard about that. And that's what a lot of people do. And a lot of gay men want to do the wife thing. They want to play the wife.
Housewife,
The thing about that is you're not being authentically yourself if you're playing a role. You know, I'm the lady, I'm the wife. He's going to be a lawyer, and he's going to go home, go to work, come home, fuck me, and I'll clean the house,
and the pool,
and I'll have a And on a tray of big cookies waiting for you when you open the door.
I think a lot of gay men have that fantasy, and it's like, but if you were really in that, you would become so unhappy.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Yeah.
100%.
And the relationships I've seen where people do that always end up.
However, that could be some fun role playing.
Oh, absolutely.
And yes,
role playing for fun.
I'll be the wife, you be the husband, coming home from work, and then tomorrow night I'll be the husband, you be the wife.
I love doing it. I get suspicious because sometimes my date wants to play a mass murder and he wants me to be the victim.
He's doing
sure. I've had worse dates.
Dahmer role play.
Yeah.
Dahmer. Okay.
Dahmer, that's hilarious.
He has a thing for that actor who did the series. What's his name?
Oh.
The guy who did the Dahmer.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's play Dahmer. You be Dahmer.
Yeah.
Kill me, Daddy.
Tie me up. Oh,
yeah, right.
We can wait for the siren to go by if you want.
That's a fire truck. Big ass fire truck. I've got a cop outside here. So yeah, we're in New York, definitely.
Yep.
Right.
And it's one of those days you have to have the window open.
Yes, right.
Oh, it's summer.
But one thing also, I wanted to go back to, I forgot when we were talking about like the stars and all of that. Yeah. Raquel Welch passed away. Oh my God. What a force. Was that a gorgeous woman or what?
Yeah. I love the video of her in Cher.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Everyone's sharing their Raquel Welch video. So that's an icon. I had no. She's one of those people who was like frozen in time for me. So I had no idea in her 80s. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jacqueline Smith. Her. You think Raquel ever dated Jay-Z?
No.
Yeah. Oh, but Raquel Welch.
But
Raquel Welch at 82, and men were still jerking off to her.
Yeah.
She was fabulous.
She's so great.
Fabulous was right.
So tell us about your show at the Triad.
My show at the Triad. I'm so excited. I was rehearsing tonight with Fred Barton, my music director, and with Jamie Beeman, who's my director.
Yes, I love them.
And we kind of went through the opening number. Whenever I come up with a show, it comes from the opening number.
Gotcha.
I have to have the idea for the opening number for a whole show to happen.
Okay.
It's my favorite one that I've come up with. So we hit that tonight and solidified it more. And it's a lot of fun. The whole show's energetic. Come to expect from me, but more grounded, a little more focused than what they did in the past, I think. And there's only one chance to see it, and that's next Saturday. It's expensive to do. When I do a show, it's expensive because we don't do piano, bass, and drums. We do a band with horn players and stuff.
Oh, wow. Nice.
That's incredible.
So we have a 7-piece band.
Oh,
nice.
This is 6. We're doing 6 pieces. And we use Broadway guys, so it's not cheap.
Sweet.
And and then you have to pay a tech guy and whatever. So it's difficult to do it more than once. So that's why you have one chance to see it, and that's Saturday 5th next week. And I'm really excited about it because I haven't done a show in 3 years. So it's a new me and a new show, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And all of you are coming, and I'm really
excited. I think we have the whole theater rented out.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's going to be a really fun night. What I'm going to do too is I'm going to make one of those. What are they called? Those barcode looking things.
The QR codes.
The QR code. So I'm going to make cards with the QR code to put on all the tables. So the program for the night will be on that.
Nice.
And you can read about the show and me and da-da-da, but also the location for the birthday party that's happening after the show. So everyone in the audience is invited. If you don't get the show, you won't know party is. So you have
do
to
us a favor. So tell us where the show's going to be, and then tell us where the after party is going to be.
No, you can't tell where the after party is, right?
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, that's a secret. You have to come to the show.
You have to come to the show to find out where the after party is.
Oh, I like that.
Because people are like, oh, I got to go show face. It's Jesse's birthday, and they'll show up
at the party, right? Exactly.
So the show's at the Triad Theater next Saturday night, 9:30 p.m., and it's Saturday the 25th of February. Yes. And I'll be turning 40 years old.
Yes.
Still my heart.
Baby.
I'm a little baby. I'm a little help me.
Oh.
It's so funny. Every year I get older, it's like, oh, how old are you going to be? And I'm like, oh, I'm 40. And there's always some baby boomer who goes, oh, you're just a baby. I'm like, I am turning middle aged. Like that's
believe me, the 40s,
40 years old.
The 40s are fabulous. The 40s are fabulous. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've learned so much more. Tolerance level became like completely gone.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't give any fucks anymore. So
nope.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, wait till you hit our age. Oh, it's worse.
That's
you
part
just call it out on the street.
So yay, we're all going to be coming to your show. We're coming like frat boys at an orgy.
Very sparkly frat boys
at an
orgy. And I have you all sitting up front too, so it'll be fun.
That's going to be great.
Lots of really nice people coming. So it's going to be the party's going to start before I even get on the stage, I'm sure.
Yeah, right.
100%. Everybody's going to be taking pictures and the flashing. And so, so how did you...
BroadwayWorld.com is covering the event, so they'll be there taking pictures. So make sure to dress up and,
So even though you picked out your from the first number, you got the direction of the show, how hard was it to pick out the rest of the songs?
Not hard. It's very weird. Like once I get the opening number, and I had an idea of like kind of style points I wanted to hit, and and I work with archetypes a lot. This sounds so nerdy. But archetypal things I wanted to hit. Like I wanted to hit like a Don Juan, like rakish kind of character or song.
Okay.
To hit something more nurturing. And and like I was just on YouTube and stuff would come up and I'd be like, oh my god, I know I can do something with that song. Let me do that one.
Right.
For some reason, a lot of it is a lot of the new stuff is 70s, like late 70s stuff.
Sweet.
There's some Manilow, some late Elvis.
Nice.
Yeah, there's the Beatles. There's a little bit of a Beatles.
And those are all perfect for you.
Yeah, right. So. And there's some Broadway. There might be Eliza too. It might be Eliza's song. So it's a good mix, and it's a fun mix of stuff. So it's not, oh God, I have to go see my friend's show. You know what I mean?
It's a fun. Yeah. And I love it when
the people in the audience that are coming are the funnest people in New York. So go there and go to the show, be seen, hang out with these people. Like you're gonna have fun.
At the end of the day, New York City has the best audiences. They really do.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, but this one is going to be fun. We got Wendy and Nick Lyon and Dorothy Bishop and oh my God, it's just
the list is going to go on and on.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I have three friends of mine that we haven't hung out all four of us together for probably 10 to 12 years.
That's crazy.
So my friend from Germany is coming in and she just told me tonight that they got their 3 tickets and we're all there. We're there.
Oh, that's amazing. I have 2 friends coming from high school who've never seen my solo act.
Oh, fabulous.
My friend saw Bawdy years ago. And the other and my friend Alyssa, who was an opera singer, came to see Beauty and the Beast. But they've never seen my solo act, and it's her sister Abby's birthday too. So all the Pisces are taking over.
That's going to be a great show. I can't wait for it.
Oh my God, me too.
So we seen you last summer playing Gaston.
Yes.
And do you have anything coming up this year that you want to share? Or?
I can't say much about it yet.
Okay.
But Gaston might be resurfacing.
Yay!
What I can tell you definitely is that I'm going back to New Bedford to play the Pharaoh in their production of Joseph in July.
Sweet.
That'll be fun. People who don't know Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, the Pharaoh is kind of an Elvis character. It's
you're gonna
the vein of what I already do. In every
you will play it swimmingly
in the front.
Yeah. You're already practicing. Well, you know what? Let us know the dates. Maybe we'll head out to Providence and do a show again.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, totally. And I have to go to Providence this time because I didn't get to go out there when I was up there.
Yeah.
And we had so many days off. We only did shows like Wednesday through Sunday, so we had like 2 or 3 days off every week, and I've gone and done things.
But I think after doing those shows, it's probably very tiring after a while.
It is, and it was my first time in a long time doing it, so I was very careful. Yeah. My first show back after my knee injury, that was 2 years prior to that, so I was just being really careful. And now I'm in a place where I can, I don't have to be as careful, but
but you can enjoy more of it. Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
I'm also signing with an agent. I picked one today of the ones.
Wonderful! Congratulations.
Thank you. So hopefully that will get some things going in the fall and possibly even for the spring.
Wonderful.
I'm excited about my show because it's just when you come up with a show, it's like stuck in your head till you do it. So
it's
nice to get it out.
Well, I'm really excited that we could be there and support you, and we're so
thrilled to see the best audience for each other, the best audience for me, and you guys do your own shows, which are hilarious and amazing, and always a party. I never feel like, I don't want to say negative things about other people, but
hopefully do
go to shows just to network with other people for a certain station to get a certain award.
Or
the community that does small venues. It might be big enough. Sometimes I'm your time doing this to each other. It's not getting you anywhere. Nothing like that. You guys are fun and it's always a party. And my whole theory is you have to be good at knowing the journey of a song and communicating that to the audience. But you also have to entertain because it's a nightclub act. You're in a nightclub. People have drinks in their hands.
Yes.
So look where you are. Look at the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And
once you grab their attention, it's magical.
Yeah. It's like read the room.
Yeah. And I was grateful that you came to my show in December. I was so happy.
That was so wonderful.
That was a fun show.
That's so blessed that you were there.
Afterwards is always fun. And
we just like to have a good time.
What is the woman's name who did your costumes?
Sue's
GX Designs, which I'm actually wearing a shirt she put together for me.
That Christmas tree. I said it on Wendy's show. Was that yesterday?
Yes.
That was epic.
Now it's my turn with the sirens.
Well, they left Brooklyn and now they're up.
Made it up here.
Well, the guy's dead by now.
The apartment buildings burned down.
Really? Anybody got a marshmallow? All right. So, Jesse, we're going to play 2 games with you.
Okay.
This one is called I Heard Jesse is a Smart Ass. Okay. So we're going to let Tym go. And what's going to happen is each one of us is going to get 30 seconds to see how many words you can guess by giving clues to you.
We each have 5 words that we'll give you.
Wait, say that again?
So we're each.
My Adderall wore off. My brain is.
We'll give you clues. We'll give you clues and you try to guess the word that we have. We each have 5 words. So we'll start one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to count down. It's 30 seconds. I'm going to start the clock.
And I got the first word.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Lawyer.
Bill. Shit.
Law. I can't think of another word now.
Pass. Go to the next one.
It can't be a name, right? It's not a name.
Not a person's name, no.
Okay. Law.
Lawyer.
Court.
Oh, are we supposed to go through all of these? Not in 30 seconds?
Yes.
Oh, hell no. Oh, we'll pass. Jail.
Let's start over.
Okay. Lawyer.
Pass.
Jail.
Jail. Police.
Criminal. Place.
Courthouse.
Maximum.
Security.
Maximum security.
You got it.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Now I get it. Okay.
Okay. And let me see. Danish.
Eat breakfast.
Pass on this. Oh my God.
30 seconds are up.
What? Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, I thought it was just 30 seconds per word.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. Well, the show will be over. All right. So now, Tym, do you have
some other good ones? Okay.
So do you have a thing to do the time on yours?
Yeah, just a second. Let me get that up. Okay. And just a second. Timer. Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Wait.
I got you, Jesse.
No. Sorry. This 30 seconds will go by very quickly.
Oh, they do.
I'll give you 35. How about that?
Okay.
Because you gave me extra time. And go.
Hospital.
Doctor. Kevorkian.
Cut.
Surgeon.
Yes. Okay. Next one. Park.
Sex.
Rides.
Disneyland.
See, it's hard. It's hard.
God. Pass.
Okay.
Big band.
That's 2 words, bitch. But go ahead.
He got you on that one. That is 2 words, bitch.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, yeah, that's time's up. But go ahead. Try to go for a little longer.
Shopping.
Bloomingdale's.
Bags.
Bag.
Food.
Grocery store.
Got it.
Groceries.
Breakfast.
Testicles.
Cashews.
Nuts.
Yes. See, we can do it together.
Right.
It's more fun when you just pass it. Yeah.
We should have did that last time. Well, this is our first new game. So
yeah.
Jesse, thanks for playing this one with us. And then we're going to play one more, which is my favorite game. It's called Jesse, Are You Going to Plead the Fifth? On any of these questions.
You can plead the fifth on one of them.
One only.
One of them.
Go ahead, Tym.
So what was your favorite production that you were involved in?
That Beauty and the Beast you saw.
That would be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who was the most difficult to work with?
Oh, throughout your career.
Difficult to work with. Who was the most difficult to work? I had a choreographer when I did summer stock in a long time ago. It was my first summer stock contract ever, and I was Dream Curly in Oklahoma. Dream Curly in Oklahoma is the ballet dancer version of Curly in the Dream Ballet, and this choreographer was I was right out of a ballet company, so I wasn't a musical theater dancer yet. And he'd teach me choreography, but it was ballet looking, but it wasn't ballet choreography. I would correct him and say, okay, so and he was so nasty to me. And he gave me these really, really gay, girly Petit Allegro steps to do.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, you have to butch that up. And I'm like, but this is Petit Allegro. This is literally female choreography you're giving me. He'd be like, no, just butch it up. And he was really gay. And so I was like, okay, can you show me? and I'll do it like you do it. So he gets up and he does it, like does this little petit allegro, and I'm like, that looks like a purse fell out of your asshole. Like, if you can't do it, what makes you think I can do it? Like,
Absolutely.
Steps are girl steps, so there's no way for me to make them masculine. And he just rode my ass for the whole 2 weeks of rehearsal. Like, he talked to the director about like replacing me with someone else, and it was all this stupid shit. For a 20-year-old ballet dancer, they were lucky to even have me at that time because it was in a ballet company. So, and he was such a dick. But yeah, he was the worst.
I love that answer. I wish everybody was like you, Jesse.
Now, if you had to pick one song to sing for the rest of your career on stage every year, what's that?
Live Till I Die.
Yes, and I hope you do sing that.
I love that.
Live. I love the way you
Till I Die.
Literally, right? That was perfect. Yeah, I love that performance. That's just
absolutely
amazing every single time. All right. What is one song you hate to sing and will never sing it again?
What song I hate to sing? That one in church. And the Catholics do this mostly, but I think the Protestants do it too. That stupid fucking song. And we'll raise you up on eagle's wings. You know that song? Never. I just right. Oh, hate it.
So what celebrity have you met that was a total letdown?
Rue McClanahan.
Dish.
It wasn't her fault. We all wanted her to be Blanche, and she's not.
Right. Okay.
I met her with Terry White, and she was a nice lady, but she was very
she was tired of doing Blanche.
Yeah, and it was late at night, so she was tired too. And it's none of it's her fault. She made an effort to like get to know me and stuff. So, but it was a letdown because we all want her to be Blanche, and it's not. It's not Blanche, you know.
No, I know.
It was a letdown, and I don't like meeting celebrities because I don't want it. I want the fantasy of who they.
Right.
Especially Golden Girls because I grew up with it, you know.
Right. Yeah. Right.
That's
well, you did not plead the fifth on any of them.
Nothing.
Oh, come on. Give me a worse question. Give me a harder question.
You're a star, Jesse. So we're running out of time, but we have one question we're going to ask.
Okay.
It came from Gina in New York, and she wants to know, will you ever record a CD?
So I have an EP out from a long time ago. If you search my name on all the streaming platforms, it's there. It's got some like unknown swing songs and a couple that are well known, and Live Till I Die's on there. I would love to do a new one because I am older now and I sound different. It's really expensive to do it because it's that EP is like 6 songs or whatever, and it was $10,000.
Oh,
so it's really expensive to do. I mean, to do it right, you know. So
yeah, right.
I'd like to. It's just a matter of money, you know.
Well, Jesse, what a pleasure having you on again.
God, always. Time.
Please tell everybody where they can find you. Talk about the show coming up again. Just be specific.
That's right. JesseLuttrell.com if you want to read more about me and see pictures of me and productions of musicals and whatnot. TriadNYC.com. You can go on there, look for my show, buy tickets. They're only $25. And yeah, next Saturday, February 25th, 9:30 p.m. Be there.
We will be. Can't wait.
Absolutely.
we love you, Jesse, so much. Thank you for doing this.
Jesse Luttrell, right there.
This is the part where we wave goodbye.